please subscribe at Malume underscore 1010. Like, and share. Thank you.
Good day, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I think I prefer to say good day because in a day we got 24 hours. If you watch me during the day, it's still a day in 24 hours. You watch me in the evening, it's still a day in 24 hours. So I prefer to say good day. This is Malume underscore 1010. Today I have a mission. Before I talk about the mission, let me greet also to other languages. Molwen Ninjan, the Netemba Niapila. That is Xhosa, one of the language here in South Africa. As I used to say, every day we have 11 languages. Xhosa is one of those languages. I say, how are you? I hope you are doing fine. Shikamoo, habari za kushinda? Sisi huku salama, lakini kibaridi kama ndo wakati yayo. I greet in Swahili saying, greetings, how are you? Here we are in a period of cold, it's winter. Tugira mahoro, umwana wanyu arabashuhuje. That is Kirundi. Say greetings, your son is greeting you. Mulibwanji, tulibuino kaino, ziko mopambile. That is the greeting in Chichewa, one of the language of Malawi. Portuguese. Bom dia. Como está? Estou bem? This is Portuguese saying, how are you? Are you alright? Yeah, we are fine. As I said before, today I have a mission. A mission, as the title suggests, I want to go to make sure if Nyanga is one of the area in Cape Town, in a township, other they're gonna say the downtown, if it was removed from the Google map after the two incidents happened last year. One British doctor was killed. The Google map direct him to Nyanga, and then there were manifestation where he was coming from the airport. Second one, it was a tourist also from America that was killed, and then the Google map direct him to Nyanga, and then he was hijacked when he take the wrong route to go to Fishhook. Fishhook also is next to the ocean, where the high profile people they stay. But remember, most of the time when you find out the high profile people, you will find also the low profile people, because low profile people, they approach the higher profile in order to get employment. Could be in the factory, could be in the house, it could be the garden, something like that. So in Fishhook, there's a big party where it's a high profile, and then there's Masipumelele is also in Fishhook, where there's a low profile, those people that work to those high profile people. Yes, as usually, what I will do, I will go to drop my kid at school. That is my routine every day. And then from there, I will put a Google map to go to Nyanga, where I'm working. And then we can see if Google map is still working to Nyanga, or if Google map, they can refer you to Nyanga. So let's have this journey together. Sharp, sharp.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for following Malume_1010. Let me take this opportunity to say thank you again for those one who subscribe at Malume_1010. I salute you. For those one who did not subscribe, please subscribe so we can grow together. We are the journey for 1,000 subscribers. Let's grow together. Let's grow together, and then let's put the channel together. This is my channel. This is our channel. This is your channel. Please like the video, share the video, comment the video, but please let's be constructive. Division or negative comment that is not building is only wasting of time. Let's go. Yes, Cape Town today is not that friendly, but it's better more than last week, because last week you can see the weather. Anytime it can be raining. Last week the rain was there for the whole week. You can see even there is the windy. You see the tree. Yes. That orange house you see there is a Somalian shop. And then the Somalia, they are a lot here. They are a lot here. They are doing business. Most 99% of the shop, let's say 95% of the shop here, they are the shop for the Somalians. But this Baba shop is for a South African. Yeah, I'm still on my mission.
In 500 meters, turn right.
Oh, I forget to switch off the Google because I was need to make sure if already the Google map has been removed from the. Nyanga has been removed from the Google map. We are going to the airport where everything started. And then I will tell you the story when we reach there. Sure. Yeah, Nyanga, as I said before, it comes from Nyanga East. And Nyanga East was including the Nyanga we see actually, and then Guguletu. Guguletu also is another area where people from Nyanga and the people from Guguletu, they were coming from Kensington. I'm talking about that time on the apartheid era, where the people, they got to force themselves to stay in Kensington, and then they have been removed. Some they come to Nyanga, and then the others they put them Guguletu, others in Langa, and then others in Dabeni. Those are the area also was populated by the black people, and then the colored people, they stay in Kensington until now, still Kensington. Most of the developing country, or most of the town where there's a lot of people, means it can be a capital city, can be a commercial city. Most of the time they are dangerous. And then if you can see, from Nyanga going to the airport, it's not even 5 minutes. It's very near. So people walking, going to the airport is for them, when they are going to look for job, or they are going to catch an aeroplane, Then to pay the taxi is a 20 rand. 20 rand is like $1.50, or no, let's say $1 or 1.1, because dollar at the moment I make this video is around 18 rand. It's around 18 rand. So people, they can go easy to the airport and come back. And then the Google Map, most of the time, they used to give you their way. I remember 2 years ago, I was going out of Cape Town in the area called Gansbaai. And then in that area, Gansbaai, what happened, the Google Map, they take me other way around. They take me other way around, and then we pass through Caledon. Then to spend 1 hour, we end up to spend 2 hours and a half, because we did not know where we are going. We know we are going to Gansbaai, but we did not know which road must we take. So why I say sometimes Google Map can take you in the road where you don't want to be. Sure. As you can see, on my right side, let me open the window. I think we can see it properly here. Let me open the window. Those, they are the hired cars. Can you see it? Those they are the hired cars. So if you come to the airport, you hire the car. They got the employees they will bring at arrival. Yes. As you can see, it did not take us even 3 minutes to reach the airport. We are at the airport. That board where we're gonna enter is the exit that's showing. When we go straight, we go to Belleville. I think one of my video did put, we were at Belleville, where we were talking about you must not depend on one side. You need to be the hustler. This is the sign of the airport. We go to the airport, and then it's where I want to tell you the true story. What happened on those two different tourists. One was from England, and then one was from America. We are not gonna go to the arrival because of the parking. You have to pay, and then I'm not gonna sit. We're gonna go on departure, where there's disability parking. We will start our video there. This one we see there is the parking of the airport. We are already at the airport here. We are already at the airport, and then we will go at the drop and go. And then also those parking, Uber, what they used to park here. And then when you need the Uber, you will only book them online, and then you come. They will come to you at the arrival. Those, they are the entrance. People are working. People are working. Those, are still the entrance of the parking, as you may see here. They still the entrance of the parking. You can come and leave your car here. Very safe. Even for 2 years, no, not the 2 years. Even for 1 month or 2 months. But before you take it out, you will have to pay, because they are not the free parking. You have to pay. You pay per hour, or you pay by time you spend here. Here's the drop off where I'm talking about. And then the arrival is down there. When you come from the airport, it's down there. So we will go at the departure. Here on the departure, there's entrance 1, I think, until entrance 3. Entrance 1 until entrance 3. And then here they are telling you there's no exit. If you want to exit, you will have to go down. Oh, there's no parking. I'm checking if I can get a parking here. Okay, we are not gonna be very long here. Okay, this is the all departures. You have to come here, and then there's no exit. Means when you are coming, you cannot go out from here. When you are coming, you will have to. There's another entrance down there. So here is the airport, Cape Town International Airport. Cape Town International Airport. So we are not gonna be long here. So let now the story begin. That was in 2022, where the tourists from England arrived in South Africa. And then when he arrived in South Africa, he hired the car. And then they bring him a car. He put a Google map as is a visitor. No one knows an area. If you the first time going there, you will have to use a Google map or you will ask people. Bad luck on that time. There were manifestations for the taxi driver, the minibus, because here they got the association, different area, they got their different association. So the main one here in Cape Town is the Codeta and then Kata. They are two men or association for the taxi driver. The gentleman, I think he was a doctor, or is a vice versa. The American, the one was a doctor. So he put the map, Google map. Bad luck. The Google map done to show him where to go. What they did, they direct him to go to Nyanga. And I remember I start to say there were this manifestation of the taxi association. This is a hotel, it's new. It is started in 2010 when there were a World Cup here in South Africa. Is where this hotel started. The story goes on now. When I put a Google map, the Google map direct him or refer him to Nyanga. And then where they were toying, Nyanga mostly 99.99 is black people. When I mean black, I mean South African, and then also, yes, yeah, there are those hired car, and then those two containers, three, there are more than 2 or 3. They are the containers for refinery for here at the airport. The front of that hotel I was talking about, that is starting on 2010 on the time of a World Cup. I see a German flag. That one, I don't know which country. I don't know if it's Italy, and the South African flag. Now it come back to our story. When the guy arrived in Nyanga, he arrived where there were only the taxi driver. And then the taxi driver, they took him out of the car. They robbed what he was having, because when there's manifestation, some of the people, they take advantage. because most of the time when they do those toy, they request a permission to the government, so they cannot do the wrong things. There are people who take advantage of the situation. They rob people. They rob him, and then they kidnap him. They will need, so he must give them money, thinking maybe it's a journalist that has been sent by the Western Cape government. But he was a visitor from England. They end up killing him. He was on the news, almost all the newspaper here in Cape Town. He was there. It's funny. You know what I observe? There's ability parking everywhere you go. Most of the time, if you don't find the able-bodied who's parking there, you will find the people they are doing, like if a guy on the wheelchair coming here, they are doing promotion. Where is he gonna park? Ish, it's terrible. Yeah, we are back on our story. Now, everywhere, everybody was talking. A doctor has been killed in Nyanga and what? Yeah, the government, they sent people. We don't know now if there were some suspects, but I never hear if the case was finished or not. The second scenario is an American who came also to visit here in South Africa. He hired a car, and then he was need to go to Fishhook. And then Google Map, they show him he must enter in Nyanga. Remember, he don't know South Africa. He enter in Nyanga because Nyanga, there's a Lansdowne road, can take you straight to one bag going. It's a long way, a lot of robots, but I don't know, sometimes Google can do what they want to do. And then when those incidents happen, the people, they rob him in Crossroad. And then they rob him, they take the car. They were forcing him to bring the card for money, and then they end up killing him. That now was the worst case, where even the minister, Patricia Derin, plus that time was the minister of tourism, and then plus the Google representative. I will be also attaching one of the newspaper, what they write. And then they decide to remove or not to refer anymore. If you put, if you let's say you are looking for one bag, they will never refer you to pass through Nyanga. But we did not hear, or we did not understand the same way. We were thinking, because the newspaper was writing Nyanga was removed from Google Map. Today morning, I said no, let me test from Maitland. I said, let me test and see if the Google Map is not gonna work. I came, I put the Google Map, and then it was working. It was working. Means now, what is here is not a Google Map to be removed. It's only the Nyanga. Google Map will never refer you to pass through Nyanga. Yeah, but that is okay, because for safety of some people. But it must be equal to all the places, not only in Nyanga, because crime is a lot. And then it's not only Nyanga that they have crime. There's also other places that they have crime. If it happened, Table Mountain, people have been kidnapped there, people have been killed there at Table Mountain. I'm talking about the visitors. So I think it's only to decide where you are going or to get more information of where we are going. Yeah, this is Nyanga. We are next to the police station. Let's go. I want to show you the taxi rank. I don't know exactly where the first incident happened from the guy from England. I don't know. But what I know, it was here in Nyanga, and then there was a manifestation here, often called Toi Toi. It was a Toi Toi. Yeah, in front of us is a taxi rank. Is a taxi rank, and then past terminus also the Golden Arrow. Golden Arrow. I don't know if we will see one. Here is one. Golden Arrow is a parastated. Golden Arrow is a parastated, means there's a shares for the government and the share for the private people. Here is the taxi rank. Here is the taxi rank. It seems like they will be renovating the taxi rank, but I don't know when it will start. But it's a long-term project. And then there's also negotiation where will be the temporary taxi rank. Where will be temporary taxi rank. There's a lot of containers here. People, they are doing business. And then most of them, they are the national foreigners. National foreigners means different countries. Also, there's also citizen here, the South African, also who's doing the business here on those containers so they can make a living. Example, like a deal where they repair the tires. I know the owner is a South African. Yeah. I think I will be making a conclusion. I will be making a conclusion in the next part. But let's go a bit inside in Nyanga, this area they call KTC, and then we will be ending maybe somewhere in KTC. What is funny, when you drive here in Nyanga, you must be careful. Look here, green I must go, but it's in red, it's going. So they don't respect the roads, the rules of the road. So you have to be very careful. Anything can happen. This is KTC. This is KTC. I cannot advise you to come visit here by feet. You have to come with someone who knows the area. The road. You have to come with someone who stay here or someone who knows the area, because anything can happen. Anything can happen here. Yeah. Here is the primary school. Nice one. Mukaniseli primary school. Yes. who's right here and then who's wrong, because you will see everybody they are walking, but anytime they can rob you or they can gunpoint you, they can hijack you. This is KTC. When you see here on the road, you will think, no, it's a very quiet area. So you have to make sure when you are driving or when you are walking, you open your eyes and then you put God first.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Straight on.
this is KTC. We are inside KTC. We are inside KTC. Yeah, you can see it's very quiet, but the thing that happened here is another level. It's another level. I think people died here. It's like the country that is in the war. There's no week or there's no day can finish without having people who's the victim. Yes, we are here. We are in KTC. Yes, we are in KTC, and then I will see you in a few minutes. Yes, Cape Town today is not that friendly, but it's better more than last week, because last week you can see the weather. Anytime it can be raining. Last week the rain was there for the whole week. You can see even there is the windy. You see the tree. Yes, that orange house you see there is a Somalian shop, and then the Somalia, there are a lot here. They are doing business. Most 99% of the shop, let's say 95% of the shop here, they are the shop for the Somalians. But this Baba shop is for a South African. Yes. Thank you again for following Malume_1010. The weather is not that good in Cape Town. You can see how we are wearing. Yeah, I'm from my mission for today. The one is on top. Is it Google Map removed from Nyanga? I would need to make sure, because sometimes people, they can give the information and then the end of the day is not true. It was in the different newspapers where they were saying Google was removed from Nyanga. I did in the morning when I left. I go to do my normal duties to drop my kids. I go to work, but I decide when I'm from to drop my daughter, I decide to put a Google map to see if it can direct me to Nyanga where I'm working. When I arrived there, the Google map was working. And then I go to the airport where those two gentlemen were starting their journey to where they lose their life because of the wrong information that they get on the Google map. Because the first one, if you can remember, was ambushed when there was a manifestation for the taxi driver, was robbed and killed. He lost his life from England. The second one was from America. He was going to fish hook, but as someone who's new in Cape Town, the Google map take him through Nyanga and New Cross, and then it go to the Crescent Road. For those one who don't know, the Crescent Road is the road that it turn around, that don't have where you enter is where you gonna exit. So he entered there, and then is where he get this problem. He meet those wrong boys. They rob him, and then he lose his life also. It was in the different papers. As you did see on the beginning of the video, I did put some of the papers that was talking Nyanga was removed from the Google map. I found out Nyanga was not removed from the Google map, but Nyanga, they cannot refer you when you are, let's say, when you are going to one bag, or when you are going, let's say, to Philippi. They are not going to refer you to pass through Nyanga. They will refer you to the safe place, no matter will be very long distance, but they need to make sure it's safe. Thank you very much for watching this video. This is Malume _ 1010. For those one who subscribe to this channel, I thank you, salute. And then for those one who did not subscribe yet, please subscribe. Share my videos, like my video, put a comment, a constructive comment, what you want to see for the future from Cape Town. Let's hope we see each other to the next one. See you on the next one. Salute. Thank you for subscribing at Malume _ 1010. Share, like my video. Don't forget to comment. Thank you.